Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we've gone 60R, and it's actually pretty decent for the most part. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop. And yeah, so here's the base. I copied it from Mr. Ollie. And it's okay. It's okay. The thing with this base is, and with going to 60R in general, is it takes a little bit longer and it's so spread out. We got that big kind of circle of death in the middle that it fizzles a lot of guys and it takes a lot of time to take it down. So let's start off with there's the base. Let's go with the tech tree now and let's take a look at what we've got here. So we have gone the top path and we skipped everything that was good in 5. And I think that's the right way to go, because if we get shock mines, laser rangers, shock bombs, the extra proto, yeah, that's going to be good, but 6 is gonna, and heavy choppers is going to be better. So we want to do everything that we can to keep moving forward and get pretty well the same with every season, right? And get to the heavy choppers. Now, I did finally max out the artillery, so that's going to help us with the critter launchers, barting those out. And we maxed out our shock launchers. I don't know if we needed to do that. It might have been a safer bet to save up for barrage and stuff, but I mean, we're going to be a ways before that anyways, so I'll probably max out Kavan on my next chest, and yeah, other than that, we don't have too much to worry about. I'll probably do flares and Kavan on the next one, but yeah, so let's show you guys the hit. So we're still facing a lot of 5s. It's pretty well the same sort of matchmaking that we've been used to. So I actually prefer to see the 6s because typically they do worse against my base, unless they have heavy choppers, because we have a lot more defense, right? So let's see. This is not the 6 that I like to see. I shouldn't have said that. I prefer to see the 6 that, but you know what? This is the same base that we've been going against, so we shouldn't have too many issues. So we're going to go like this, 1, 2, 3. Let's go up here, and 1, 2, 3, that one. And we're going to go heavy doodler on this side. Let's get Kavan out there. I like to throw Kavan kind of in the mix relatively early. And yeah, so let's bring in that Boda Rifleman to drag in behind. And we got some riflemen left. We got some heavies. Let's go with that first, second wind. If Kavan could get unfrozen, that would be great. That would be great. And he's going on the March of Death over there. I got to use that second wind, no pun intended, just to keep him in place because he was about to go off to the other side. I want to hold on this one because if we use it too early, then we're just going to lose. But he's really just riding the edge of that line. All right, let's go with another second wind. And the good news here is if we can get through this, again, another circle of death. If we can get through that, then we'll have a good chance of finishing the base here. And what do we want to do here? I don't know. What do we want to do? Let's just wait and see what we have to art out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, looking good, looking good. Don't have a second win yet. We don't need it. Yeah, there we go, guys. There we go. So let's just get a good time here. Let's make sure that we are flaring. This, we gotta keep in mind the gunboat's got a long way to travel, so we can actually throw our flare out a little bit early. You see there? That's the difference. And that maxed artillery is gonna make a bit of an improvement. 1, 2, boom. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And that was against the tougher one. So maxed artillery is gonna help. Max shock launcher should slow them down a little bit. This guy was using some sort of rocket chopper attack. Oh my god. Let's see what he did. Because that was pretty interesting. But yeah, the goal for right now is just to get to like mid 21, so we don't have to struggle in the chest so much, and we can just simply collect them in diamond. That would be ideal. This guy went heavies and rocket choppers with brick. First time all season I've seen rocket choppers. I got to say that. Why? I don't really know. I don't see how this could work at all. Maybe. I don't know. Not on this base. We got way too much defense. So, yeah, like I said, the goal for right now is just get to mid-20s so chest collecting is easier. I think our push to 22 is really not going to come until we get heavy choppers, because once we get close up into rank 22, what's going to happen is we're just going to be getting smoked with, you guessed it, heavy choppers. So we're going against a rank 20 guy here. We should try not to lose this one, because that's going to be a lot of stars. 2, 3. This attack, it's taken me a week to really hammer out the best hit for the 5s, but this seems to be the most consistent. 1, 2, 3. And let's go with another batch of rifles over there. Now, I like to take out the middle critter launcher for the reason that I find what happens when they come up on the critter launchers is everybody stops attacking, right? So I'd rather face the one that's closer to us, because that means the less defenses are going to be hitting us, versus if we get stuck in the middle, everything's going to be hitting us, right? And the one at the very end, we typically don't come into contact with it. Kavon's standing right on the outside again. We typically don't come into contact with that one, so it's not as big of a deal. For here, we're looking at a full clear, so I probably will art it out just to hopefully make that easier. Come on, guys. Thank you. This is going to be close because we've got some exposed bombers and we've got a shock blaster. Those two things do not ever go together. Nope, look at that. Boom, 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 done. Just because that shock blaster got a look at them. Super frustrating, man. Super frustrating. Yo, it's Night YouTube. Make sure you guys check out this guy's YouTube channel. He helps me a lot with Warships 2. Great player. So I don't mind losing to him. I'm assuming we're going to lose to him. I don't know. Let's see what happens with his Scorchers. He's got Brick and he's got some Scorcher craziness going on here. Come on, shock launcher. Boom cans in range. Love to see it. He's going all Scorchers. This is interesting. This is like almost like a heavy. He's definitely going to get that engine. I think he's going to beat us. Definitely a weird hit. I've not seen all Scorchers yet. But if we're able to, if we're able to fizzle on him, then, or if he's able to get fizzles rather, then sure. He's going for that engine, so I don't know. Maybe we do have the ER advantage on him. I'm not sure. I don't know why he would go for the engine if he still needed a percentage. But that rocket's not going to take down that Scorcher. Not by a mile. And that Scorcher's going to blow up and take out probably those two defenses, I'm thinking. Oh man, this is super annoying. Just end already. An annoying hit. But this is what the 60R hits are like. They take forever, so that's bound to happen. And I messed up that attack. I should have done better, so that's on me. But yeah, so if you're wondering, should you go to 6? Should you stay at 5? I mean, it depends. It depends, right? That's always the answer that everyone loves to hear. But it depends on what your tech is and what you're getting hit with. And if you've gone a similar path to mine, I think it makes more sense to go to 6, because I think it is outright better than 5. Oh, we got a tiebreaker here. Just playing my heartstrings. Let's do one more. But yeah, I think 6 is better. It beats 5 for the most part, other than, right there. But yeah, okay, so let's go. This one we're going to go. OP was telling me he was having a lot of success simply running 5 and 3. And I did try it a little bit, and it was pretty decent, so I think we're going to stick with that. And let's throw Kavon in over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we can actually take out the shock blaster. I believe it is 5 maxed artilleries. So we can't really do that right now. It's going to be too expensive, but let's see actually. Yeah, with the heavies, that's the benefit, right? Is the rifles are more for like a slow trickle in on like a straight run. The heavies are better on stuff like this because they can absorb a lot more damage, right? So like on this base, for example, if we're bringing 2 boats of riflemen, we don't really get the same benefit of them because they're walking up, they're staying, they're not coming in. They're just kind of stagnant and they stay in the same spot. So they're not as useful. They're not as useful because I know rifle bomber is very strong. It's not so strong when you've got to throw them around the world like this. That's when it loses its touch a little bit. So we're just going to keep it moving. This guy's moving through us at a pretty good clip compared to most attacks that we've seen. So I'm thinking he might have the heavy choppers. He's also a 6 with... it doesn't look like he's got a lot of extra defenses. So, but you see the difference there just with the heavies compared to the rifles, that we're just able to survive, able to live a little bit longer. Let's use an artillery there. And it's probably unnecessary, but whatever. I might try, since we've got a good amount of heavies left, let's try using the artillery on the critter launcher if we can get 2. Yes, we can. Perfect. So he's got us down to 3. We've got him down to 2. We're almost okay to flare, I think. And it looks like he is going to beat us on time, so let's go ahead and let's flare this one home, guys. I don't know. Let's see. The bombers have a long way to walk. But let's see. We might get lucky here. Flare's just expired. We're either going to fizzle or we're going to bring it home. Okay, there it is. 136 is the time to beat. A slow one, but let's see. 136. He does have the heavy choppers. And we are going to come away with the win. Boom. There it is. So, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up. I've got to close the game right now because I want those engines to cover my next chest. So, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. 6ER, it looks like it is the way to go. And I hope that helps you out. We'll catch the next one. Check it out. Back.